not this one. um, this guy is also very smart, and he is very good. And at the end of the story, I want to show you this one, that not this one, but he is also good. So because I want to show you that he is a good guy, that's why. And this for this reason, I want to tell you that you can use SQLite, not um, others. But there is a guy that I want to mention that, anyway. Let These he's good also. So first, at the beginning, you have to make that your code is working on your machine. And then you come to GitHub. You can use the Git uh, for a promote command or Git application, or you can use new and upload each and every file with that. So because of why I'm telling you this, because I have followed this uh, project from him, and in which I just edited this part like app, that. Oh, so this is SQL Alchemy is the best, like, one kind of interpreter, okay, like, or mediator between the user, between the databases and Python. So if you use this module to communicate with your database, then you can use any kind of database you want. So in this line, I'm telling that I'm going to use a SQLite type database, and which is called users, and .db is the extension. So these three lines are telling that um, uh, your file, the root, the path of this file is the same that in which you are finding this app.py. So, and here I'm telling to my Python that the database is Postgres, and this is the link, because I just created this following this no, not following this. I will show you later on. So once you have done the uploading, you have to make sure that your file is your file. I mean, your project must contain this file, which is proc file, in which you have to tell that you are going to use this unicorn, and this is the app, and this is the name of the app, that app.py. Now you can call it any what you want, but they say that in Heroku it's good to have the app called app.py, not hello, or not mine or main my file, etc., etc. So the database that is here, it is used by my application. So that's why you have to, if you use SQLite, then you do not need to make it in another way, because this create.db.py is the file that you need to create yourself the Postgre database, and it will need only the very first time that you need to create that. In fact, this is done by Heroku also in my case. So you don't have to worry about this file for if you use the Postgres database type. Okay. So, and the one next thing is you have to make ensure is this with freeze, pfreeze, and signal left phrase. And this is no, this is not the signal. It's like arrow in the right side. Okay, so you will find the key near Z. So this is the list of the modules that you have to make, because Heroku should know which like this one is for MySQL, this one PyMSQL. So Heroku should know that which module he or she has to upload, download for your app. So once you have done this, then you have created this like using pip freeze and this symbol, not this one, this single requirements etc dot txt, and that this file will be created inside your project file, and then you have to upload, and then you have to make like in window you have to say like echo then this not this one, then proc file. Okay, it will create a file without any extension, then you have to open with notepad, and then you have to write these things like as they did, and I mean he did, and then you have to upload this file, your project file inside github. Once you have done this, you have to come here. So in order to deploy your soft web page, you have to make a like not this one, maybe come here. Okay, no, so new, create. mm, okay, so because of new uh, tutorial, I will call this tutorial. Okay, so tutor mine tutor mine. Okay, so create is very easy for the first time, and from that's okay. So now you have to come over. I thought it is necessary, but at the end of the story I discovered that it is not that much important, so I'm not going over there. And so come here and then check your this name, and you have to connect with your github also. So then search it and connect with this. Um, I think that's all, because you already give your database with them, so you can enable this one, because every time you make some changes on your GitHub, and that will be available on your website, and it's a good thing. So you do not have to deploy every time you make some changes on your file and then upload on GitHub, which is done by commit git dot commit, I guess, or git commit and something, some messages. So at the end of this story, I will find a link in which your website will be available using uh, this database. So it is not necessary. It is not necessary to create, because if you want, you can use Heroku for like, I guess. No, well, let me wait for a few seconds. Okay, it's available right now. So click on where it is available. I am not sure about it. Um, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, let me try. Because of the reason that maybe okay, it's not existing. You have to make your lines and make something, I mean, whatever you want. Okay, just for sake of checking your okay. Maybe it's done. Let me save it. Okay, so for some reason I don't know. Um, maybe login. Okay, so I think this should work. Okay, perfect. So as you can see that is working. So in this way you can use SQLite. It's I think now that I know, because I was talking about SQLite, because with CS50 you learn to use SQLite, and the code that he used for SQLite is a bit different. So, well, I was trying to see if it's work or not, and this is working. Thank you very much.